This August, energize your business with Warner Home Video. Contents under pressure. 4 star-studded video hits likely to explode with terror or laughter. The Terminal Man, Chomps, Rage, and a fine madness. Like the China Syndrome, Rage comes right out of today's headlines. George C. Scott stars in a story that could happen to any of us. It's military technology against one man's rage. For Dan Logan, it began as a simple father and son outing.
The boy's got some kind of convulsions. He feels like he's burning up. I don't know what it is. He was fine yesterday, and we camped out last night near the creek, and this morning he's sick.
It became the most horrifying experience of his life.
Where's my son?
Now you just rest. Don't worry about a thing.
Did you get anything?
No, nothing at all.
And now he's about to expose one of the biggest cover-ups in military history.
The Army has conducted no tests of any toxic material in the vicinity of the affected ranches in the Medicine Creek area.
A much more powerful chemical might be involved. A chemical like the one the Army used in test in combat. Something they call nerve gas.
Well, do you have a prognosis?
I don't expect him to live more than another week.
For Dan Logan, all that's left is getting even with the system. Martin Sheen, Richard Basehart, Barnard Hughes, and George C. Scott.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I can't tell you. I don't know. And even if I did know, I couldn't tell you. All this is secret information. Look, Mr. Logan, what possible good would it do for me to tell you these things?
Damn, you're telling me.
When your world collapses beyond your control, all you can feel is rage. If you love number 5 in this summer's hit movie Short Circuit, then get ready for his canine counterpart in Chomps, a howlingly hilarious shaggy dog story. What's the latest new technological advance in home security systems?
Why, with this one switch activated, no one could get into this office without setting off every alarm in the building.
Okay, stay right where you are.
Get ready for the world's greatest crime fighter. Crime fighter.
You built a watchdog.
An electronic watchdog. Computerized, self-activating mobile crime deterrent, unlike any watchdog that ever existed, including X-ray vision, and even super strength and super speed.
One Day at a Time's Valerie Bertinelli and Conrad Bain from Different Strokes have a 4-footed, furry-hided computer surprise for crooks. Like Chuck McCann and Red Buttons as they unleash their canine home protection system, or as we call it in the biz, Chomps.
That should freak out any burglar in town.
Everyone's after Sean Connery, the nonconformist who loves his work, his women, and other men's women as well. A crazy sex farce that lets it all hang out, give way to a fine madness. It's about a mad Irish poet who wreaks havoc on the female populace of New York.
Shut up! Sit down!
A mind too lofty to be confined to the toil and trouble of menial labors. A soaring spirit too free to be contained.
Look, I can't write poetry in jail. I've tried it.
Is this unbridled passion a disease to be cured?
You decided that I need a psychiatrist.
Well, you need help.
You decided. You with a brain smaller than a pygmy's gene. You.
Is this lust for life a crime to be punished?
Doing what?
Is this rare gift something to be removed like a bad tooth?
This is not the old-style lobotomy.
Is this the doctor's wife with him in that whirlpool bath?
Please, I have to talk to you.
Well, go ahead.
Nothing doing.
Joanne Woodward, Sean Connery, and a certifiable all-star cast.
I know who that was. He shampooed our carpet.
They're all suffering from a fine madness. Part man, part killing machine, George Siegel is the Terminal Man, an experiment in mind control that's out of control. The Terminal Man, based on the novel by Michael Crichton, the mind that created Westworld, Looker, and the Andromeda Strain. A brilliant man, a family man, suddenly turns violent, and in undergoing treatment, becomes a human guinea pig.
There's still time to stop this. Harry, are you sure you want to go through with it?
I'm sure.
Now he's under the control of a computer. Electrodes implanted in his brain to program his mind. They tell him when to laugh, when to cry, when to feel pleasure,
you can do that one again if you want to,
and when to fight off the desire to kill.
Seizure starting. Seizure over.
It works.
A successful operation? What went wrong, no machine could predict or control. And now, the horror begins. Jill Clayburgh, James Sicking of Hill Street Blues, Joan Hackett, and George Siegel. The Terminal Man.
Let it stop! Let it stop! Let it stop!
The Terminal Man, Chomps, a fine madness and rage, contents under pressure, an explosion of humor and horror, available this August.